Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Ink of Fate, a primal Viking adventure. I am your dungeon master, KJ Potov. And before we get too far into things, let's introduce everybody, and then we'll do the fun stuff. Not that introducing you all isn't fun, but I'm looking forward to this stuff. So let's go around really quick. Everybody say hi, say who you are and who you're playing. Let's start with Joanna.
I'm bewildered again because I just realized that I'm in the wrong spot. But that's okay.
Yeah,
Hello.
I just noticed we
Oh,
switched.
whoops.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I'm the
Northrun is
reluctant
Vera.
barbarian.
I fix. I fix. All right. I just noticed everything else was perfect. God damn it. Anyway, hi.
Oh,
My name is Joanna. I am playing Odrude, the extremely bewildered, reluctant necrobarbarian. Hello.
And going to the other one in that lineup, let's go to Devil.
Hi, I'm playing Northra, the Tiefling Ranger with my very awesome pet that I can never remember the name of.
I'm not gonna
Buddy.
remind you.
We
You
call him Buddy.
had it somewhere.
Yeah, but he's just Buddy because I can never remember.
Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I play Ada, the Tuss Wizard Cleric.
Thank you. Nick.
Hey, I'm Nick, and I play Call, the Grim Marauder Fighter.
And Jay.
I'm Jay. I play the Squirrel Beastborn Ironwood Warlock. And just a reminder, ground squirrels do exist. They do enjoy underground. Hap is not that. Hap is not that kind of squirrel at all.
Fair. All right. So, this is Ink of Fate. This is our Viking-themed Dungeons and Dragons adventure. And before we get into anything about the setting or the recap, we're having a fun little exciting moment. We get to premiere our brand new theme song. So this is going to be posted on socials later. Usually this will play during like the starting soon stuff, but like we all want to see everybody's faces for this. So, without further ado, here is the song Ink of Fate. Let me know if I need to adjust the volume. When Olden's sun finds the whole of slain, Vanir and Jotun all the same. Hold fast for hell, icy journey fell. Ragnarok takes the sea in flame. Bithorn is cold, sealed the ink of fate. Parain ironwood, shoti drepahan. When Olden's sun finds the hall of slain, Vanir and Jotun all the same. Hold fast for hell, icy journey fell. Ragnarok takes the sea in flame. Beautiful. So that was performed by the cast of the show. So several of the folks here. Yeah, y'all were amazing. That was. Let me see. I need to promote the artist. One sec in the chat because I got an actual composer for this to commission this. So this was J Arms Film on Instagram, and this was performed by mostly the cast members here, But also, I dragged a couple of my siblings into it. I'm like, hey, can you all sing this Viking rowing song for me? And they're like, sure, why not? Because they're a bunch of nerds. So, that will be posted. I'll be posting that on TikTok and Instagram. Definitely on TikTok at our break time, and it'll probably be on Instagram by like tomorrow-ish. But yeah, we'll be having that play somewhere in the stream. We're still trying to figure out the logistics of that. But moving on to the real reason we're here tonight, the story. So Ink of Fate is a Viking-themed adventure set in the cold, unforgiving world of Grimnir. A little bit about this setting that you might want to know before, as you go into it. So Grimnir is Viking-inspired, but not necessarily Viking historically accurate. It's inspired by Norse mythology. Raiding clans compete for honor and glory and hope to join the halls of the slain and fight in Ragnarok and that kind of thing. Grimnir has plenty of interesting monsters, witches, saber-toothed tigers, mammoths, sea serpents, who knows what else. We'll definitely see a lot of them. We've already seen plenty. Grimnir is entering its third straight year of winter due to mysterious circumstances, and this group of raiders, the crew of the ship called the Grimalkin, are charged with protecting a mysterious girl that appeared that seems to have some kind of significance, and their own fates seem to be significant as well, based on the tattoos they've received from rune throwers. So, let's get into the recap, shall we? We've had a lot going on. This is your third session on Falagur, the island that used to be the home of the Orn clan. It's since been absolutely devastated by a volcanic eruption. And let's actually change the mood already, because I'm already like, nope, too jaunty. That's too much.
Fair.
We're not very happy.
Not at the moment.
Mm.
I mean, I'm happy we found Finnan.
I still don't even know what happened.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you've already had a lot happen to you all. Cull has already lost most of his hand, and is now going to probably need prosthetic at some point in the future. It was just shot right off of him very brutally, and there's probably no absolutely terrifying graphic artwork of that anywhere. That's probably not going to be shared or posted on anything.
Why would anyone commission that?
Yeah, absolutely none of that.
Who would do that?
So yeah, very intense moment. You all descended into the tunnels to look for survivors, and also to address the fact that the Luton clan seems to be taking advantage of this opportunity. There's a very strong indication that they may have been involved in somehow causing the volcanic eruption. And it seems that it was that a Luton who is heavily involved is a wizard named Sindri, who happens to be the mentor of Ada, Elizabeth's character.
In deep distress at all.
Yeah, so definitely a stressful situation. You managed to rescue Lif the blacksmith, and got her away from the Lutons. You rescued Finnan, the cleric of Palter, who's an old acquaintance of Odrun's character. Odrun is a native of the Orn clan, so definitely a lot of familiar connections and acquaintances for them in this. And when we left off, first off, I had split the party by having a rock slide happen, because sometimes that's just convenient for me. So we currently have Odrun and Ada with Finnan and a couple of their crew members. And then we have Northra, Cull, and Hap with I believe you just have one crew member left with you on the other branch.
We each have our own Tiff or Taff.
Yes.
We split
yeah,
them
Tiff
up.
and Taff are split. So yeah, you have some crew members with you, and at the end of the session, as you know, I am notorious for my cliffhangers. So I'm gonna be nice this time and not leave you hanging. I'm gonna start with the group that had the biggest cliffhanger last week. So we're gonna start with the west flank. Joanne, if you want to take us to the map screen so we can see what they're up to. You all might see Odrun's token on the map. Odrun is not physically present with this group. Odrun is just there so that on stream we can see things happening.
The cameraman.
So, yes. Yes, camera wielder.
That's me.
Yes. So this group, you found what looks like it might have been some kind of library or study, and you found a small wicker person hunkering down behind some of the shelves, saying that the Witch King might be after them. So, yeah, let's just dive right in and continue from there. Oh my gosh, I did not open when I restarted my computer 30 minutes ago, and I did not reopen the campaign book, but that'll take me just a few seconds, hopefully. What would you all like to do?
Is the child still in hiding?
So it's not really a child. It's just a halfling-sized
tiny.
wicker person.
I don't know.
Yeah, a halfling-sized wicker, so just kind of on the cuter, smaller, more stout size of wicker.
You are describing a child.
She's describing
Cute and small.
Well,
I
pom-pom.
have no idea what you're talking about. I am a full-grown adult. Full-grown.
As is this being, who seems to be comprised of interwoven branches. You can see the shapes of what looks to be the imitation of musculature and bones, but all of it is, wicker that's woven together in the appearance of limbs. So,
Are they naked?
no, they're
seeing all of this
wearing-
musculature?
No,
I don't
Drew
know. You
wears
were like, we see all
clothes.
this musculature and limbs and imitation. I'm like, I don't usually see that. Drew walks around with armor and clothing on.
That's
Well,
fair.
Odrun also has a face that looks much more humanoid.
I know. So like, this might be something different, more tree-like. Don't need
Yeah,
clothes for
this
a tree.
one, this wicker is not without clothing, but you could describe them as naked in the sense that they don't have anything resembling skin.
Huh.
I think
Noted.
Cole-
I'll have to ask Drew later.
I think Cole just kind of plops down on the ground, crisscross applesauce, and he just like stares at this wicker and goes, "Just tell us your name first."
I'm Fryn.
Okay. So, what's all? What were you talking about? He's really worn out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also amuses me to see Cole trying to talk to this tiny person.
It started a couple weeks ago, when I dreamed about a magical spear with rainbow lights. I woke up and, well, I say wake up, but I don't know, it was weird. I don't know if you know, wicker don't really sleep, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I became more aware, and when I came to, there was an emerald just sitting there in my palm, and for several nights after that, I kept dreaming about this spear, and I just felt compelled to start walking, and I started climbing and getting higher into the mountains, and before I knew it, I was getting to Turnfjall, and there was the stone court, and others of my kind appeared. Apparently, a lot of us shared the same dream, and knew that we all had to find this spear. Everybody had an emerald that appeared there, and we swam across a freezing lake on a snow-covered plateau, sort of. We reached a small island, and we just couldn't stop ourselves we had to keep going, we had to move forward, and nothing could have stopped us. Not even the monsters standing before the rainbow spear. Perhaps not even the stone court, all those gods just frozen and helpless. The spear, it was emanating these rainbow colors, and it was just sticking out of the ground, and I had this urge to push the emerald into the socket on its shaft, and you see that as her limbs become visible, when she reaches out her arm, it's burned away to the elbow, and she kind of like does a double take as if she's like just remembering that happened. She continues and says, one of us, it wasn't me, I never made it that far, they managed it, and they got their emerald in, and a portal appeared, a rainbow portal, and then it flared green just for a moment, and the sky filled with color, and that compelling magic, it vanished, and then the monsters... I had to run away as fast as I could, and so I threw myself off of a cliff into the sea, and next thing I know, an Orn fishing ship is picking me up and bringing me here.
Really explain the Witch King, though, Hap says as they just kind of stand suddenly behind Call. Ignoring the crazy story.
It's what the monsters were shouting. Many of them couldn't speak, but the ones that could were shouting about needing to obey his will and serve him and prevent us in the name of the Witch King. They started chasing after the other Wicker, and they were gonna get me too. And I thought I was gonna be safe here, but I saw that wizard visiting, and there was a wizard who they were just letting him come in, but they had a bad feeling about them. Like, it felt just like I was back on that plateau with those monsters.
How long ago has it been since you were there and the emerald made it into the spear?
A few days, a week or two, maybe.
So you said other Wicker were there?
Many of them were lost. I don't know who else made it out.
Hey, Call. Do you think Odrun's in danger? Do you think they're gonna go after her?
I don't know. Odrun hasn't woken up with any emeralds, right?
I don't think so, but Odrun does stupid
Okay.
things like swallowing things.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta, like, watch out for them. Okay.
Fair.
Okay. Did the wizard, turning to Friend, did the wizard see you by any chance? Or, like, any of the raiders that arrived, did they see you by any chance?
I don't think so.
Okay. Did they see any Wicker when they arrived? Just trying to see if they, would have sought you out otherwise.
I mean, I think there might be one or two Wicker in town from what I saw, but
Okay.
I don't know.
For all we know, a drone could have been running into them right now. Gotta make sure they don't see her. I don't like this.
Yeah. I don't think we're the best people to be asking you questions. We have a Wicker friend. You should meet them.
I'd like that.
Okay. Do you want to come with us?
Well, coming with us, is that a good idea?
Well,
Wait, do you? Okay, friend,
can they
do
make
you
it
know
out of
how to-
here?
No, friend, do you know your way around by any chance? Have you been like here the whole time, or have you had a chance to figure out how to get around? Because we're a little lost. We're trying to find our friend, and help.
I can help you get around the city a little bit, but I don't. If there's danger, I'm just gonna hide.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
yes,
wanna-
you
I-
absolutely should.
Don't come out.
Yeah, I'm not much of a raider, I'm afraid.
Hey.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire, and you're kind of like tree. Speaking of trees, do you know what happened back there? Back there,
Yeah, have you seen
by
that?
any chance? 'Cause that's weird. The tree back there.
Oh, at the rune
The
thrower's
wizard did
house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think a witch did that.
Okay.
So there is a witch here.
I was hoping
Right now?
you wouldn't say that, but thank you for being honest.
Well, I don't know if a witch needs to be here. I think they just can send their thralls.
So is a thrall here right now? I mean, the last witch we ran into, they were actually they were like right next to all of this, and I mean they were really easy to take out. So like, don't worry, we're great at this, but we gotta find them. You see what I'm saying here? You know, they look like really nice little girls with just really innocent faces, and we gotta like make sure we can see them, who they are ahead of time. So if you know what the witch looks like, that would really help us protect you from the witch.
I haven't seen a witch. I only saw the people in that house and the wizard. They
That's
felt like
okay.
a
Could
witch.
the wizard be a witch? I mean, like, it's just a
Um,
day, right?
We really need to find the rest of the party.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we need to do that. Oh, you doing okay?
I know a shortcut through the elf district if that helps.
Yes. That really
Okay.
helps. Thank you.
But remember, if you see anything, maybe anything on fire or anything witchy, you should hide.
Agree.
Yeah.
But if we run into
no
our friend
objections here.
Odrune, we can introduce. They're really nice.
Yep.
They and
You lead the way,
we'll
though.
take care. Yeah.
Let's see. I do want to get us caught up on one other thing.
Or just hearing like, there's a witch. There's also a witch.
No, Northra.
Oh yes, Northra.
So due to
Yes, the one that I checked has 13 HP. What you do
yeah,
to
might
me?
wanna do something about that. Yeah, the Doyle explanation is technology is awful and sometimes you have to be flexible. The Watsonian explanation is that Northra was wounded, and Brick was going to be taking her back to the ship. So Northra, as this conversation was happening between Cullhap and Friend the Wicker, you wake up and standing over you, you see Brick with a pickaxe, picking at a wall of lava. Seems to be trying to make his way through. He's like,
Is it Brick or Aaron?
Aaron. It's Aaron.
Oh, Aaron.
I thought-
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, it's Aaron. Yeah, Brick is
I
back
think
at
Brick
the
is
ship.
at the
Sorry.
ship. Yep.
Brick's
Yeah.
already there.
I get the himbos mixed up, you know.
I love
Yeah.
hers.
Amazing.
Yeah, Brick.
You just
Um,
can't kill either one.
What was
we
the
don't get a
name of
mix
the
up.
woman that we met up top? Brick took her back to the ship. I can't remember now. I
Liv.
didn't write it down.
Was it?
Liv.
No, Liv was the blacksmith.
Liv is the blacksmith. Hilda?
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
No.
Halfred.
Alfred. I knew.
Hilda, I
something
think, is
right.
the
It was
witch.
Halfred.
Hilda the witch.
Oh, I think Hilda was the witch. My bad.
Mhm.
Hilda was
Alfred.
the witch.
Yeah, Hilda was the witch. Yeah, so yeah, Norther, you wake up to Aaron trying to pickaxe his way through a barrier. It seems he didn't get all the way to the entrance area. But as soon as you wake up, he's like, "Oh, Norther, are you good?"
My head hurts. Don't even remember what happened. I'm sorry. Where are we?
It was kind of rough there. We're still in the city. If you want, we could try to catch up with the others.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I don't think you're getting through that wall anytime soon.
Yeah. It was tough. I was gonna take you back to the ship, and then I got here, and it was like a frost. There's a whole wall of lava there. That's why we can't get back. Like, I kind of forgot about that. So
I love
anyway,
it.
let's catch up with Cole and the rest of them. Let's go.
Is it Frost
Okay.
or Frost?
Frost.
Oh, it's Frost. Like
Oh,
Frost is
Frost.
the. I've said that at least half a dozen times already
Yeah,
with
but
like
you
other
have it as
NPCs.
Aaron.
I'm never going to be able to get it
Yeah,
right.
something about that one was.
I'm going to mess that up.
Mhm.
Oh, that was amazing. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, so Norther, is there anything you want to do before like catching up with Cole and Hap?
I don't think I have any way to heal myself. Let me quickly double check. I do
yeah,
have a way to heal myself.
Well, I will say, as Norther catches up with you all, you realize that Norther looks really worn out, Cull looks worn out, and you might want to do a short rest like the other group did, so they can have you on the same timelines.
Really quick, did Leaf come back?
Leaf,
Leaf?
let's see.
Went to the ship to work on a prosthetic?
Yeah, but
Mhm.
they went to the ship with Aaron,
Aaron.
and Northra. So,
Yeah,
unless they're like
she's
holing up in a
gonna-
room somewhere near the exit or something.
She's gonna chill with Fryn. She's gonna keep an eye on Fryn.
Oh, so they were joined, and it's like, hey, do you guys
Yeah.
know each other? Do they know each other?
There's a passing familiarity. There's like renewed introductions, like, oh,
Okay.
you're that little, yeah, Wicker,
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna be asking Liv the same questions. Like, hey, have you seen a witch? Do you know what happened to that tree? Have you seen any Wicker go missing prior to the whole volcano scenario? Cap's just sitting there like, I'm
Yeah.
not that hurt. And I'm...
Okay, now, are you actually asking the blacksmith to go into the rune thrower's house and like examine the bodies and stuff?
No, I can just describe it. It's gonna be a weird description, but...
Let's see
I would love to hear
how
this
she does.
description.
Oh, not bad.
Mhm.
Huh.
Okay, do you know the rune
Three.
thrower? Have you seen him in a couple days? If not, I know why.
Yeah, I know why a lot
I,
of people are missing. That's a little insensitive.
I mean, prior to the volcano, I just, if you're a friend, I thought you might want to know. We're gonna help.
I know why. It's so ominous.
I mean, I know
Really is.
partly why.
Is this the truth?
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh goodness. Hey, Notorious. Hope you like the theme. And don't worry, it'll be on TikTok at about halftime, so you can always check it out there. Yeah, so, Liv, she seems already pretty overwhelmed by everything that's going on. She's like, look, I don't know much about witches other than, just what everybody seems to know about them, but, I don't know. I don't know a lot of Wicker besides, I don't know, I guess it's been a while since I've seen Odrune. So that's the only Wicker I know that hasn't been around, but...
Okay. Maybe this is a good sign. Maybe they're somewhere. Alright, well, just so you know, so we're all aware, a witch can look like a totally normal person, but they're not. Keep that in mind. If you see anybody around here that you don't know, let us know, because everybody we see around here we don't know. So, please and thank you.
Fryn and Lift just look completely shell-shocked. They're like, yep, yeah, that's, uh-huh.
Yeah. Fair.
Hey guys.
Fair. This is how I deal with trauma. Let's take control of the situation. Yeah.
Fryn says, the shortcut through the elf district is this way. Maybe you'll find your friends there?
Okay.
Great.
Alright. Now, just remember, if you see any Luton, any strangers, and witches, I guess, and anything maybe on fire that's moving, run away.
Everybody nods and kind of salutes. Liv and Fryn are gonna mostly hang back. They're just not gonna show up in combat or be super relevant. They're just there to talk to.
Okay, so they are around. Okay.
For now, yes.
Alright.
Okay. Pivoting over to the other group.
Everyone could be a witch to us.
Oh, man. Sorry.
Yep, all good.
Such a big map.
Yep. Skipping on over to Odrune and Ada, who are accompanied by Hrolf and a recently revived Hurtis. I need to take that red X off of him, that's too ominous. And Taff, of course, never forget Taff. And Finnan, who you found and is not dead.
Also would have by now been scooped up in a gigantic bear hug.
Yes. Oh, okay, there. Oh, yes. Okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
Just really happy to see you. I'm really sorry. Coming here and seeing everything covered with everything is shocking.
Yes. It ought not to have happened, is what. But we'll get those Lutens, don't worry.
That we will.
I swear to it. Is everyone rested?
Believe we have.
Yes.
Right, well, I can show you the tunnels where the wizard went, and maybe we could find a place to rendezvous with your friends.
When we started in here, we were headed toward the elf district, right? And
Oh, yes,
hopefully that's where they're going to.
Okay, yes, I think I might know a way. Real quick, both of you roll an investigation check.
I'm gonna use my little aware bad guy to add to my investigation.
Can story help me?
Sure.
Cool.
So that makes mine an 18.
Okay. Yeah, so, going to the thing, because there's a thing. Yeah, you let me see if I can make this show up in the chat. You find that one of those pyre whites that was attacking you, it was carrying what looks to be a very finely crafted great axe. And you also find some chests of gold in the same area in one of the ruined halfling houses. So let me see if I can put it in the chat. Really? Really? I don't have one for that one? Okay. Let me copy and paste some things.
Like a great axe Lyco Druid could use it?
Very much so.
How dare you assume me with my 8 strength wouldn't want that?
Yeah. New
So
opportunities.
sorry, I didn't ask Ada.
Yeah.
Kind of got a little bit selfish when I saw it. It's very, very
Oh,
finely
please
made.
do. I don't know if I can even lift it.
Do you want to try?
Fine with half or greater.
Hands it out to you.
Um,
Are you
Yeah, and
sure?
I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this without needing any like magic or arcana. This is actually a magical +1 great axe.
Ooh.
So a +1 great axe works like a regular great axe, except you add +1 bonus to all attack rolls and damage rolls with this great axe. It also counts as magical damage for anything that has resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
9.
Nice.
So yeah, that was kind of important. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to give Odrun the great axe last week.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll have to work out how. You'll have to teach me how to add that on myself later.
yeah, no.
We'll just pretend for now.
Yeah, yeah, just like mentally at it for now, and
Sounds good. Sounds real good.
yeah. All right, well, if you'll go through this way, I'm gonna kind of slowly move Finnan up through this area, back to where Hrolf and Hurtus were. Yep, back up through there. Yep. Yeah, try to get to here. And I ping. There it goes. Ping. And I'm gonna move. Whoop. Oh no, I put story right on top of Ada. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Bring
It's like,
Taff
no.
up. There we go.
He's probably riding on her shoulder, to be fair.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Finnan kind of encourages you to continue down through this little tunnel here. It looks like you can see marks of pickaxes having carved through this area to make a path through these lava tunnels. Oh, let's see. Did that? I can open doors, I swear.
I got you.
There we go. Yay! Okay, there we go. Finally got to the next part of the map. This is a big map. We love it so much.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, map. So you get to a reasonably open courtyard with 2 barns. One, the barn door's open. The other, the door's closed. There's kind of a whole sloping like roof of lava that's creating a giant canopy overhead. Yeah, you see that you see hoof prints in the nearest barn, but you don't see any signs of horses. But that's all you see at the first barn.
That's the first one on the right.
Yes.
Nothing in there.
needlessly complicated encounters bogging things down.
Would we just?
What about the second barn? Anything in there?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oops.
Lose KJ.
Oh,
Okay.
there you are.
What?
Okay, good.
Oh, am I back?
If
Yeah.
I say
Yes.
oh no, that means you
We
come
just
back.
asked what's in the second
What's in
barn.
the second barn? And then you froze with a big
Yeah.
smile on your face.
No. That's actually really inappropriate because it's like kind of a bummer.
Oh.
No. There's it looks like it was a barn used to store goats. And now there's a bunch of ash, lava in here. You see hints of black and white fur. You see a flicker of orangey red light coming from a hole in a pile of rock. And you see most of the goats that were in here had black and white fur. One of them had a very golden hued coat.
Was the
Very
golden hued
sig-
goat significant?
Yeah. I've never heard of that.
Was that something that was on our people?
Is it just a blonde goat?
Well, like color-wise, it stands out because everything
Okay.
else in here is mostly like blacks and grays. It does look like sleeker and more clean than the others. Either one of you can make this can be an animal handling check. For Odrun, it can be a history check.
Well, either one was about the same. 14?
14.
Ada wins.
You good?
Ooh, 20. Ada, you realize, first off, you recognize that this is an adult female goat. She's still warm.
Adrian, how is this goat still warm?
What?
I think the goat's alive.
Is it actually alive?
It is dead, but it feels very recent, and you don't see you can see signs of it moving around, like you can see like hoof prints on top of the ash in the surrounding area, but you don't see any wounds or marks on it.
Bennett, was there something special about this goat? It's not been dead very long.
Looks like we might have hit a bit of good fortune after all. It's kind of a bit of a decently well-kept secret in the town, I think. We got our hands on one of the legendary everlasting goats.
I'm sorry, everlasting goats.
Yeah, you know, there's a few stories about them, but everlasting goat is a goat where if you kill it and eat the meat from it, then it'll wake up again the next morning hearty and healthy and whole.
We got one of those? When did we get one of those? How did I not know about this?
I don't know, it's been around for a while, but certainly got us through some pretty tricky winters.
Oh shit.
Well, you're not exactly a usual patron at the eateries.
Fair. That makes sense then.
I'm so confused. What? So we thought we'll just wake up in the morning. Totally
As long
fine.
as somebody eats the meat, I guess.
Well, you don't have to eat the meat, it's just it doesn't stay dead, is all.
That's just
Oh, we
crazy.
lost double.
Is it blessed by hell?
I don't know where they come from. I think the stories I've heard say that they come from the holes of the slain.
What?
Or do we take the goat? I think we take the goat.
you are now carrying around a
I am carrying
Golden-
around a golden goat.
goat. Just flopping around, the tongue is lolling out. It's like
Ada's like a little
it-
stilted in her movements, like just
Ada,
stuck in her head with this little
Ada,
thing.
come on now. We already have a couple of mythical characters in our
I
group.
don't understand. I don't understand. How does it reconstitute? I don't understand.
How do you
I don't
grant
like it.
tasks and then they disappear?
But I don't know that either.
Exactly.
But I'd lose my mind if I focused on that.
So I should probably bring up another relevant thing to our current situation. This tunnel here is where I believe the wizard was headed. Now, would you like to pursue that route now, or
No,
would you like
thank
to
you.
find your friends first?
Let's find the friends
Later.
first. I
Sounds
kind of
bad.
don't feel like facing him unless I'm at full power, and even then, I'm not sure about that.
Lovely. Well, the elf district should be just past the statue of Palter.
That to the left or to the right? Probably left.
Left. Yep. Yeah, you find yourselves in a weird sort of tunnel because Odrin, when you lived in Falagar, there was a massive 50 feet tall statue of Palter. And now you see that the statue has fallen, and it looks like it crushed a few buildings, but it's stopped here, and it's created a kind of shelter, a kind of tent, as lava flowed over it and created this tunnel. So you see, like, as you go through this tunnel, you're like passing the feet and knees and the hips and like the torso, and then the arms are kind of like wrapping around either side. And as you so yeah, the statue used to be on the highest point of the island. It seems to have rolled here. The statue is incredibly realistic. It's not like your little stone court effigy with its cute little knitted features. It's very hyper-realistic statue of stone and bronze. There's very realistic-looking deep scars on his face, but a little smile as if he were a truly joyful person in spite of suffering great pain. Both of you make a perception check.
And I still have my thing out, so it'd be 21.
Beautiful. You notice that the statue did not remain completely intact when it fell. It looks like it's broken open a compartment in the chest cavity, like some kind of hidden compartment that's been cracked open. And there's actually a little small stash of treasure in there.
Fidden, did you know about this?
Nope, this one was before my time.
Casual.
Alright.
So the treasure seems to be an offering by the statue's creator, along with a note. The note looks like it was written by a sculptor named Ingaf, or Ingef. The note praises an elf named Otis, who provided a sketch of Palter to use as an art reference, which was apparently a sketch that Otis the elf made in person centuries ago while at the stone court itself.
That's pretty cool.
So the facial features are historically accurate for Palter.
Very cool.
All right, we're gonna pivot back over to the other group for a moment, just for a bit longer.
Did you see the question about
yeah.
taking a quick break? to adjust a
no,
couple of
sorry.
things.
Yeah, let's do a quick little, like 2 or 3 minute break, hopefully, and then we'll be right back on.
Screen, here we go.
Wow. Better you than me. I can't do that where I am.
Me neither.
It's gonna get really dark. I know that much. Like we go till 11.
All right,
So
we are back.
yay!
Beautiful. All right, back to the West group. Going through the Elf District. Fryn is helping you find all the shortcuts. So your route seems to be going a little bit quicker than it was before. I'm gonna kind of let's see, where should I drop you? I'm just trying.
I will have a Karn try to scout as much as they can without knowing the direction we're going, so they can't go too far ahead. But Karn is doing her job.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Wait, is Akarna here or is she?
I don't even know anymore.
Okay.
I kind of forgot.
That's cool.
Akarna is a
They could
Karn.
be a they too. I mean,
They are a
Karn is
mood,
Karn.
they are.
which
a
is
mood.
whatever mood, which is whatever mood.
That's valid.
They are a mood.
Yeah.
Karn
Let me just
is.
Can I select all of you and then just drag you over? Maybe.
What?
Let's try that. I'm trying to drag like everybody over to where I want to put you.
Cool.
But this is just where Fryn leads you to.
Oh,
Oop, I
there
put
we
some of
are.
you in the wall. It's okay. Odrune can be in the wall.
Drone's in the wall. Well, if I'm in
There
the
we
wall,
go.
you can't. There you go. I was gonna say if I'm in the wall, apparently you don't get lighting. So.
Yeah.
Don't be in the wall.
Yeah. So
I just need to be brought over too. I think.
Oh, whoops.
I don't even know where I am. I'm way back there. Oh my god.
Whoops.
I also have an
Sorry.
X over me.
Oh yeah, you
you're
were down.
you're short rested now, so let me bring you and
Yeah,
Aaron.
but you know, if you just wait till tomorrow, I hear that people just like reappear happy and whole after one day. It's like
1 sec, I have to
this
like
weird
move you up in
thing
like
that some of these
increments.
people have.
This map is huge. It's so big. It's a whole city and it's to scale and I love it. Okay, there we go. Okay, everybody's in the Fletcher shop.
We're all in a
My
room.
wolf.
So you. Yep. So this room is actually lit. Everywhere else you've had to like kind of hold torches up to kind of see things or like use the ambient lava light to see. But there seems to be a round globe just sitting on top of a post in the middle of the room that brightens what looks like a Fletcher's shop, so a place where they make arrows and bows. There's whole racks of these very elegant elven-style longbows hanging alongside quivers of very finely made arrows with a variety of colors of fletches. There's kind of like a shopkeeper's counter near the post in the middle. The whole north wall is decorated with a wooden, it's called a bas-relief carving, where it's like a textured, like three-dimensional wood carving, but it's like a painting. But it depicts a massive tree. Yeah. But it's like a wood carving mural. But it shows a massive tree with many branches reaching skyward. There's a staircase that kind of winds upward, and you kind of realize you have to go upstairs in here to get to the shortcut to the rest of the Elvish district. The orb in the middle of the room is it's glowing in some kind of magical way. Like it's not torchlight; it's just a glowing orb. So you all would immediately recognize that as like an unnatural magical thing.
Does it look anything like the other magical orb we've encountered before? I'm about to touch it.
Remind me.
The giant half
This was
globe.
the half
We were at the
globe.
tower.
It does not look like the half globe. No.
Okay. By the
It
way,
just looks like a lamp.
I'm just gonna be like, Adrude, you're still alive! I was really worried about that. By the way...
It's not really there.
Adrude's not there.
With you in spirit.
It's not very good.
Oh, okay. I thought we,
Cameraman.
like, met up for some reason. I thought you were dragging us because we met up.
Not yet.
Almost.
Apparently I zoned out.
Almost,
that
very
time. Okay,
close.
never mind. Reset. Alright, well, okay, so... I'm just gonna look at the two people that are from this place and be like, what's up? Also, I'm gonna gesture like, hey, Northra. Arrows. Take your pick.
Ooh, arrows, fun.
Yeah, but yeah, Leaf and Fern, I'm just gonna be like, Leaf and Fern, like, where did you take us?
Yeah, Fran is like, well, there's a tunnel through here to the rest of the elf district. It was, my tour guide said it was a shortcut between their homes and their businesses. We just have to go up to the tree and push the right spot. But if you need to resupply in here, or feel free to look around, I guess.
And the orb? Can I do an insight check on Fern at this point? Friend with
Sure.
many secrets. Friend, the full-grown adult. Cute child aesthetic here. Let's see, am I good at insight? No, but I'm
Sorry,
gonna
you
do it
talking about
anyway.
map? Full-grown adult looks like a child.
Only because you guys just don't know what squirrels look like. I have seen another adult wicker, and now I'm confused. So, I'm just saying.
She seems nervous and scared, but confident about what she's saying.
Okay. So describe what's in the room again. We have like bows and
You
arrows.
mentioned the bows. Are there any like nice ones?
Are they magical?
Maybe.
Maybe wielded one-handed.
Any good one-handed bows? Yeah. Oh no!
Oh no! Hand crossbows! Hand crossbows! Oh no!
Oh no! We lost KJ.
Yeah, Alright, so before they
No.
get back,
I
let's
thought
just
I was
cover-
bad with internet.
So,
I'm supposed to be the one with the shitty internet, guys. Come on.
Alright, well, Northra, as a gift after them going down, here is a room full of stuff for you. Hey, it was like different colored arrows. I mean, does
True.
Northra have a favorite color?
well, I mean, maybe the different colors do different things. Maybe there's like fire arrows and
Great. Now you got me thinking. What is North's favorite color?
You don't already know?
I don't know.
I got Hap's favorite color already picked out.
I am not shocked by this. I feel like Hap is such a detailed character, you kind of have to have it, like,
Mhm.
everything planned.
Let's see. I don't know. The thing I'm the worst at is in general with character creation as we wait for KJ to return to tell us all the stuff we get. Right, KJ? It's fun talking to KJ when they're not here to respond and tell me no.
Hey, now you're trying to flip them off.
Nah. They still have the power to kill me, and I don't have the power to come back.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay. They dropped out, which means we'll be back soon.
Yes.
That is true.
The thing I struggle with personally with every character is names of NPCs in my backstory.
Same. I only have
Like
one.
named NPCs. Which means it gives a lot of freedom to come up with them later.
Red.
You know?
I think North's favorite color is red.
I'm not shocked by this.
That's
If I
right.
was a gambling person, that's probably what I'd pick.
Does everyone want to share their character's favorite color now?
You go first.
Yeah,
What was
favorite
favorite color?
Sorry, that cracks me up every time.
It's so funny.
It's so
I love
funny.
it too.
I love Apple products. I think this is kind of like out of left field, but I think it'd kind of be like a magenta, like a deep magenta.
I was expecting Cole's favorite color to be something unpredictable, so I was right for not being able to predict it. I don't know. Cole strikes me as a character that has like certain things, and it's like the soft aspect, just like hidden deep down.
He's real sensitive.
I like Cole. Alright, Hap, what's your favorite color then?
Green.
I know it.
Like, what type of green?
Obviously.
Forest green.
Okay, well, there's the green of certain tree leaves, and then there's the green that Cole is.
KJ asked if we could take our break early.
I was gonna let Hap finish, but yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
either tree green or coal green. Those are the two.
Okay, in lieu of KJ, I'm gonna say we're gonna take our break. Peace. We'll see you probably about 10. sad days.
Oh.
Internet. I'm reading a message from KJ, our DM, by the way, everybody. Hey y'all, it's KJ. So sorry, but my internet is being a real spawn of a witch, and I can't continue the stream. As a consolation, I'll post the theme song on TikTok along with a fun clip from the show with new illustrations by our own Elizabeth, who currently is sitting in the DM spot. Uh, yeah, you always get in the DM spot when KJ pops out.
I'm not Sage. I could be the dungeon master.
It just
I'm
has to
totally
do with
Sage's
like how
You'd be a
things are
great dungeon master.
arranged.
Everyone would die next session.
Alrighty. Anyway, the volcanic adventure will continue next week. So, unfortunately, players can be removed from streams. However, it is very hard to continue when your DM cannot be on the stream.
Yeah.
So sad days for all of us. Sad days for you guys, but we will be back same bad time, same bad channel next week. Make sure you check us out on all of KJ's socials, and of course, look for that lovely theme song that all of us lent. Well, most of us, at least. I don't know who did and didn't. Most of us lent our voices to.
I know I didn't. I couldn't record.
That's all right. That's all right. I literally recorded it with my head under a blanket singing into my phone. So, it was a makeshift thing. Anyway, I hope you all have a lovely week. Stay safe. Bye. If I can find the ending thing, that'd be really great. That was a great ending, and then of course I had to go and fuck it up because I wasn't ready. God damn it.